when they
It's like
come,
anywhere you go past an airport.
yeah, and you got to connect to different ones. Well, instead of him being like, hey, I'll do it, no, let's let John do it and make fun of him. He's squeezing him up.
I'm like, come on, John, your turn.
And no.
How
And
come
he'll
every
say-
time it's been
and
his
he'll
turn?
say, hey,
Alright. I'm coming out here this morning, knock a couple things out. Moving the wood good. Look at the boom. She's stacked in good. I had a little issue with Brutus. I lost my track pad. Let me grab it real quick. I'm gonna try to get a few things squared away before they show up. Oh boy. It started out pretty rough, this job did. It's a long, skinny job. Started out really rough, the way the land laid and everything. Not long, steep hills, just short, steep, blah. A whole bunch of little steep, little aggravating things. But once we got that squared away, we got back there up into some good poplar and gum. What's on a lot of this job is. Started out with a lot of oak and maple and a mix, beech, walnut. And then we're getting towards the back. It's heavy to poplar and gum. Just a lot of poplar and gum. Got another problem I wanted to ask everybody about. This den, when it gets hot after lunch, Stevie C's having trouble. It'll every once in a while it'll die off, hydraulic wise. Motor runs fine, and then pick back up on its own. And he said when it gets worse as the day goes on, but in the mornings when it's cool, don't show up at all. I told him it acts to me like some kind of load sense issue. Your main boom and your jib boom's on two separate pumps. I said when it goes to acting up, see if one boom's got the power and the other one don't, to see if it's the load sense screwing up, or one of the pumps are kicking out and not pumping, the wash plate's kicking out, or I don't know how to say it. Got some good white oak building up. Some's done been hauled off. Got some good white oak coming in. Some's been hauled off. We already hauled some in the mill. See if I can get across and get up in here. Bridge crossing's doing okay. We've been trucking it. That's a two-wheel high. Learning the Jeep. I love this thing. I'm telling you, I love this thing. This freaking thing makes me so happy. Never would have thought a toy like this would make me happy, but it does. It's like a big kid's four-wheeler. I don't know, it's more than that. It's like that's why I named it Choppy. It's like an autonomous zone that it's just for fun. Holes. We're on the good ground. That's where the road's on. The road's on the good ground. But there's just these little steep holes like down in there. And I don't know if you can see that on film or not, but there's just a bunch of holes. We dropped a tree out in a guy's yard the other day. Oh, that sucked. Oh, they did mow it. We tried to make it to where they could grow their yard a little bit to where they can mow it now. And they never come over raising hell, so I guess they're okay about it. Was gonna try to talk to them, but they wouldn't come out of the house, so I'm sure they wasn't happy at the time, but I think they're probably happy now, because I worked on their yard. Their yard is growing their yard and speaking of yards, there's our yard back in the woods. Stevie had to move out there last thing to work on some veneer, but that's where he's been a loading junkie at. There's some spots I think I did a good job cutting. Some spots I'm like, eh. But I don't think I have any spots where I really disappointed myself. I did make a mistake back here and cut off a little white oak tree, and it's sitting right up there in the open where the forester can see it. I ain't got dinged for it yet, Michael. But I'm sure I'm gonna get it dinging, because it was a stupid mistake. I thought it was a gum when I drove up to it, and I cut it and it was a white oak. Right there. I thought that was a gum. I was making a hole to drop a bunch of trees in, and I thought that was a gum, so I cut it out of the way. It was a white oak. Should have cut the maple out of the way. This one back here has been some good cutting though. I like the way this turned out. I'm really happy with it. As long as we got too much skidding damage. I think things are set up pretty good to where the skidding, I think all in all, looks pretty good. Dinged that little poplar, but we're protecting that other one. And he's already sending out epidormics. You know, he's not a happy tree. He's definitely not a California tree. He's not a happy tree. Well, that's kind of funky because California trees aren't happy because they are not managed. Here where we got to cut yet. Just a long, skinny property. It's almost like a right-of-way. Well, there's some white oaks in here. It's a nice looking little deer stand. Got Brutus done. I got to put bolts in that track pad. The track pad come off of me the other day. But the good news is I tracked it and I found it. All I do is follow its tracks. But anyways, that's done. We're ready to go to the airport, pick up the boys. I'm excited. All right, so the deal is, that's the Ohio River on the left there, and I'm going through Rocky Point here. It's kind of a touristy place down here, and I'm getting ready to pass the Cannelton Locks and Dam right there on the left, and the paper mill's on the other side of the river. This is the town of Cannelton. It's about a 20-minute drive to the airport from the logging job. About a 20-minute drive to go get Matt and John. And we'll pick him up, and then we will start our good shenanigans. that like a turboprop? I assume that is. Has to be. Yeah, that's gotta be what that is, because that's jet propulsion. That's amazing. There goes another one. And we can feel the wind off of them. Oh yeah. And the heat. That is amazing. I think they got to circle around. I think they got to land over here. See, this is Perry County Airport. We got hay bales on the run. We mow hay on the runway. That's how we roll here. And it works as a safety net. So if your plane gets messed up, then you just crash into a hay bale and you're fine. You're safe. You're good. You're good. It's all good. It's all good. And if you get past hay bales, then you got corn to stop you. And yeah. In case you get hungry in the wreck. I don't know. I'm just being silly. There's a sock. We got a sock here. This is nuts. Where'd your plane go? I lost their plane. Oh, there they are. They're banking over there. See them? See if I can go hide behind a hay bale. I don't know if this is illegal or not. I don't know. I might get kicked out of the airport, but I'll hide behind a hay bale if they wreck or something. John, you guys better behave. Fly straight, young one. That's what I love about my county. I'm walking out on the runway. Here they come. I don't know what that was. It's some kind of test they're doing to their plane, I guess. Holy cow. Be careful, boys. Careful. Careful. Watch the birds. Oh gosh, this is nerve-wracking. Careful. 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 Oh my gosh, why does this look scary? Careful, you got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, he did a fine job. Oh, what a fine job. Fine job. Just drop it. There you go. There you go. Well, now, I'm not exactly a airplane specialist, speciologist, but I'm saying that's pretty good landing. Now, those of you that's used to flying airplanes will probably say, well, yeah, because that's a lot more landing strip than it takes for that plane. I guess it's made for that plane. The jet kind of, I don't know. When they roll in, they roll in. They ain't playing. Wow, this is cool. Now they're still doing some kind of test on theirs. I assume that's a radial engine in that thing. You could, for the way it sounds or something, you know. Oh, here they come. Oh, wow. Wow, he's blowing the trash out of the trash hopper. Wow. Wow, that is cool. This is too much. Did you check your bags?
I thought that was your plane, man.
Yeah, no, I went ahead and put mine inside. Y'all's coming, I didn't want to make you feel bad. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
That is cool.
That's a big plane for this airport here.
Yeah. I don't know what they was both pilots. Them guys, I don't know, and they never picked nobody up. How you doing?
going on, buddy?
How you doing, buddy? You guys behaving?
Oh, trying to. Oh.
That is cool. Oh, look, there's a little alternator and stuff in there.
Do a short field takeoff right here.
Yeah. That was, we got hay in our airport. The cows get on the runway, which could be a problem. Now that's a turboprop.
Oh yeah, twin engine. Yeah, that's a Beechcraft Bonanza or Beechcraft King Air.
Gotcha.
Pretty sweet.
Doing all your studying on planes now, huh?
Oh yeah.
Wow, this is. So, how many cylinders is it? This is set up like a boxer engine, huh?
Yeah, flat.
4-cylinder?
I believe so.
Has he let you fly yet?
Oh, I flew it down here.
No, are you kidding?
No, I flew it.
Are you
fly it?
serious?
You wanna fly it? Get in there and fly it.
Yeah, he flew for over an hour.
It was a wild first 10 minutes, but.
Did you watch it? Did you? You laid into her, didn't you?
Well, I wasn't buckled at first. That was a
Do it! Yeah, well, that's necessary. Was your seat in an upright position in all that mess? And I tried to call you and I thought, oh hell, he's got it on airplane mode.
I wanted a little service here and there, but I had it on airplane mode most of the time.
Yeah, we need to lock up that door.
Okay.
You guys
Get my
need a
stuff
water?
out.
No, I got some. I was going to get some. I don't know how to lock the door.
I gotta get in there real quick.
Here you go.
Oh, I think I locked. No, okay, I didn't.
Here's the water for Wade.
Water for Wade.
I'm good. Just bring an extra water. I already got a cooler. Is that locked?
I'll lock it from here.
Okay. He'll get used to flying. He'll get used to flying. He'll get him an even better one.
He's going to.
I bet
He's
you.
going to.
All right, I bet he's already thinking about it. He's like,
He's
this plane's
he's
looking.
dreaming.
This plane.
This is a smaller one than when we went to Ohio here a couple weeks ago. There's not a lot of room in there. You think it's funny
Gotcha.
watching me getting a Jeep? Getting that thing. My boot was stuck.
What goes in here? This is the intake. What is it? What is?
It's air intake for the engine.
That's an awful small amount of surface area. Not to make y'all nervous, but how many horse motor is this?
160.
Well, it don't take a lot, huh?
This is the smallest plane that I'll ever fly.
Gotcha.
Well, I learned in a 150. That's only a 2-person.
Okay.
That's worse than this.
I don't think I could fit in a 2-person, could I?
It looked good. I don't know what you're worried about. It looked damn good from where I was sitting.
Wade, we're gonna.
He's already thinking about getting. Okay, we had so much fun together. Me, John, and Matt, and then we stopped and picked up Dirt Perfect on the way through, and Dirt Perfect hung out with us, and I don't know how I did not get any footage. We was just having so much fun, and Matt, he's a sharp dude. I mean, Matt's really sharp, and it turned into, he's high energy, and it turned into so intense that I was busy just studying things. The conversation got so deep I couldn't even think YouTube. So basically, here we are, we coming back, and they're getting ready to leave, and Matt had to download a bunch of updates for his app that he uses to fly to tell him everything and log things in. So me and John got to acting goofy and tormenting Matt and everything. And this got comical. This was fun. Somebody's getting federally offended. Look for signs.
Trash.
Yeah. Somebody's been protesting. This is a autonomous zone here.
Need some fuel?
That is cool.
You gotta pull up the pump B, get fuel.
You all need fuel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna get very far in that plane.
How big of a tank is it?
Will that get you home?
Probably not. If we somehow miraculously get a tailwind, it would.
And what if Matt was by himself? Plane kind of flies like this.
Got a couple extra.
You need to
buttons.
stiffen up the springs on the other side. He's taking his plane for a walk. Is that a radial flyer?
Yeah, we just saved some gas right there, John.
Yeah. Had to burn off that pizza anyways, right?
Yeah, I burned him up eating that pizza. Today can be your dirty day.
Eat the ladder.
Yep. We can put another person back here.
Hey. Oh, there's your chalks and everything.
Yep. Yeah, flying is, they got it figured out.
So it took you a year to get to this point.
It took me a year to get my private pilot, and then took another 8 months for my IFR.
Huh.
Thanks for having us, man.
Oh, that's.
It's awesome.
I had a good time, buddy. I knew this was going to be cool. So is he good at driving it, John?
Oh, he's real good at driving it. Me, on the other hand,
John,
no.
you can run the static wire to the exhaust pipe. Should be a roll somewhere. Oh, right here.
I have no clue what that does, but it's a
Huh.
static wire.
Keeps the static electricity. Huh.
I don't know. I just do what Matt tells
Do you got to unhook the computer before you weld on it? He's got the ground hooked
You're
up.
supposed to, but we don't.
He's got the ground hooked up. Yeah, we don't.
we
Fried the
don't. Nah,
computer.
we don't need
Just
to.
fried it.
You're welding far away in your back.
Yeah.
Okay, it's saying pump handle not turned off.
Got the green light up.
Here's a little starter.
Green's pushed in.
Yeah, do the other one.
That is a little guy in there. How many horses is that? 150, I think he said. Does that sound right? 150 sound right?
Something like that. 160 horses.
160.
It's dialing, I can hear the modem going.
It's Perry County. We got to dial it.
Yeah, this little stuff just runs a little bit slower out here. We're not in Grand Rapids no more.
So everything's up here. Tanks up here, motors up here, everything. Oh, the tank's in the wing. Oh, I do know what this is, John. You know what that is?
No, I
It's a
don't.
pitot tube.
You're right. You just passed your first class.
Yeah,
Wade.
there you go. Where's,
He's halfway there.
yeah,
Give him his license.
pitot tube.
Give him his license.
Next thing is a static part.
Static part.
Yep.
Why is the static wire on there? For static electricity. Right? Because the plane's aluminum. Unless you're Orville Wright, and then it's wood and
Yep.
canvas.
We're gonna make sure to really chop her off.
Yeah.
We're gonna give her just all.
Let a little spill out the
That's-
back.
That's his way of calling me fat. See?
He's always got the gouges going.
He's always-
Well, I did bring him some skinny popcorn today.
Then he ate it in front of me. We gotta make sure to burn the fuel on my side, that way it levels out on that
Can't pick
That's
one.
retaliation. He makes fat jokes and you make skinny jokes.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, he gives me a hard time for drinking water.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He does. He's yet to realize the dad bod's the thing that's.
Yeah, the dad bod. Yeah, we've earned this
Kind of
right.
exceeded-
We've
I've
earned this right.
exceeded
You know
the
that.
dad bod, but I still try to put myself in that class.
Yeah, we got our full 38 gallons here.
Affirmative.
He loves that word. Now you can push that rewind button.
Copy that.
Not much to it. That's where you can buy your recreational gas right here, Wade.
Okay.
Pretty small engines. There.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Whoopsie daisy.
Affirmative.
20 gallons. That's all we burnt.
Well, you'll make it back, won't you?
Well, that was only from
Yeah,
Grand Rapids.
tailwind.
Oh.
Tailwind, see?
Yeah.
So when you
it's
land
a
up there and
plane-
drop him off, you'll fuel up again.
It's a plane thing. You wouldn't
Yeah, well, it
understand.
depends on how far. We might have to stop and get fuel before I even get to his airport.
If the wind gets us.
He just had to have that pizza.
Yeah, he's still.
He just had to have that. Yeah.
He eats
What
10
kind do you want? Vegetarian? No, give me the
He eats
works.
10
He said.
pounds of pizza, but I'm the fat guy.
Okay, we gotta.
It's that water. It's that water he's drinking. It has
one
no.
more thing.
I gotta buckle up first this time.
Yeah.
The door latch opens up and I got no seatbelt on.
Oh, that would be an issue.
John, we might have a tailwind.
Dealing with the locals around here a little fussy.
Yeah, yeah,
Do we not look trustworthy, Matt?
yeah. What was it?
Look a little rough, do we?
Do we look like protesters?
They're not from around
He does.
here.
He kind of looks
They're
like a
not
protester,
from
doesn't
around
he?
these parts.
That's how
Well, he
protesters
was
are dressing
protesting.
up, and
He was protesting, man.
Yeah.
I got a hold of him one day and he was in the lockup. What was it called?
autonomous zone. He was in chap.
Operation Gridlock.
Gridlock, dude. He was in the gridlock.
No
I said,
kidding.
That's my man, Matt. Shut the state capitol down, bro. That's my boy.
I got stuck in my truck for 5 hours without going to the bathroom. That hurt.
Oh, serious? He was in that?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You've seen what they done to the tanker truck? Yeah, I wouldn't have sent a chip van.
No, this was all the other. This
Oh.
was all.
There was no
Our
vandalism
people.
going on.
Oh,
We shut down the whole state capitol. All the
Yeah. There was like traffic for 10 square miles.
just a.
just a blaring on their horns.
And it was mostly excavating contractors, concrete guys, landscapers, tree guys. There's people waving American flags from the overpasses on the highway going to Lansing. It was pretty sweet.
Awesome.
But then they just, you know,
She made it
blew
worse.
it off.
She spanked. She made it worse for us.
Wait a minute. We actually retaliated? Like people actually, normal people did something? Oh, shit.
Yeah, we. I don't know. Jay.
What was this whole spill? This huh?
So when they
It's like
come-
anywhere you go past an airport.
yeah, and you got to connect to different ones. Well, instead of him being like, "Hey, I'll do it," no, let's let John do it and make fun of him. He screws it all up.
I'm like, come on, John, your turn.
And no.
How
And
come
he'll
every
say-
time it's been
and
his
he'll
turn?
say, "Hey, how about you fly the plane and do this at the same time?" Well, I can't do neither of them.
Well,
so
hey,
to do
he-
both, all of a sudden the plane's going down and it's going up, and we're like, "Whoa!" And I'm like, "FJ 9er 4 affirmative," and they're like, 6,500, and he's like, "No, 6,500, 6,500." That's what they're doing right there. After they quit talking to me, they just start dying laughing. I guarantee it.
Like,
And
you
Matt's
forgot to tell him who we were again. Oh, man.
Oh,
So
okay,
like 5 minutes later, 61994.
Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. They don't have a clue what a bunch
They
of
probably don't think that's
They're
funny
like,
either.
Them guys are from Michigan.
Well, then we heard the guy from Kentucky
Oh, that made my trip.
Charlie 5'9"er. We'd like to climb to 5,000.
I just started dying laughing. That was great. Yeah, Matt enjoys it.
It's part of the adventure, you know?
It is. It's part of the adventure. It's part of his enjoyment is to laugh.
Well,
Heckle and
Oh,
make
look at
fun.
here. Here comes FJ9.
Oh,
Nice.
Perry County approach.
ooh, he went pretty smooth.
Yeah,
There
he
wasn't a
didn't
lot of
bounce it.
chirpage.
Well, we were bouncing.
Oh, no, we weren't.
You all did great.
You weren't inside the thing, okay?
Well, I was watching from the outside. I could see the whole plane.
My tummy was getting tickled. I was like,
My iPad's got a download.
oh, it's download new flight plan.
Well,
Affirmative.
there's not. If there was more clouds, we'd go IFR, and then we can fly through the clouds. But I have to file a flight plan.
Yeah.
bunch
Then
of
you can't
monkeys.
have me fly because I can't follow a flight plan.
They're too scattered to make it worth it.
So what kind of cloud covers that?
Few.
Few?
Few. There's
Affirmative.
codes.
Affirmative.
Affirmative on the few.
Two clouds.
Here, wait, I'll show
Wind
you.
coming out of the southeast. That's a big girl.
That's what amazed me. Like when they all started coming in, is they all sound like an old Jubilee tractor.
Yeah, that might just be a 172.
Hear it?
If he wants to feel up, we gotta
Niner
go.
15904
Yep,
Frankie.
he won. Taking her plane for a walk.
It got busy here at this local
Yeah.
county airport.
It's Perry County. Pretty busy airport here. Perry County. Pretty busy airport. Baggage claim's a mess. Around here, it's just.
Gotta go through security first.
Oh gosh.
Perry County.
Okay. We're on his way.
Make sure all your tray tables and your seat backs are in the upright position. See how well John fits in there. Look, I think if you get a wreck, it's gonna choke you.
No, if I get a wreck, I'm fine. I'm good.
That's
They won't
true.
be able to get me out though.
Hey, is that shut all the way? I don't think it's shut all the way. Here, I'll get you. There you go. He said he took. He said he took off last time. He didn't have a seatbelt on. His door come open. What? What? Okay. Affirmative. Fire in a hole. Contact. Get. Got their little light bulbs on over here and stuff. John's got his headset. That's good. There they go. Oh, the wind. You can feel the wind off of it. Got to do all this pre-flight stuff, don't he? Or I guess with one of them, you just kind of wing it. Like literally get it, wing it. Okay. See how he let off the throttle? Oh, I guess he was dragging his foot brakes. Because he let off the throttle, now he's rolling quite free. Maybe
they might get a little bit of a tailwind. That's what he said he was talking about. The socks pointed the other way now. They had a tailwind coming back, but it looks like the socks pointed right to where they get a tailwind going back too. He said they figured the fuel mileage up and you're like 30 miles to the gallon. He'd fill that thing up with 38 gallon and they're gonna fly all the way up north in Michigan a ways. So flying with one of them gets you awesome fuel mileage. Well, they don't weigh nothing. I'm not gonna stand in where that props is swinging. So that was kind of his pre-flight check stuff, I guess. John said every time he says something, John has to say, repeat what he says back and then say affirmative. Or no, he just repeats what he says back. Okay, that's how it works. But instead he says affirmative. So John's got a long ways to go if he's gonna learn how to fly that. There they go. Him two cracked me up. See, like Matt's all like Mr. Successful, Mr. Serious Pants, and John's just, he's like me, he's in it for a good time. It's funny. See, that's the thing. When you get smart and successful, you got to have idiots to entertain you. No, they're going to have a short runway. Oh, he's going to have to turn around. He's already gassing on it. Okay, he's back off. There he goes. Pouring it on. Oh wow. There they go. Careful, boys. Good job, fellers. Huh. Well, that's that. Back to Michigan they go.
Thanks guys for watching. One thing I wanted to say is everybody out there, do be safe. Please. We all got to go home at the end of the night. There's other people relying on us. So let's not forget that. Thanks everybody. Have a good one.
Hey guys and gals, don't forget to go to logyourway.com for all your Log Your Way gear. Thanks. How much you pay me to say that?
Man, how much you gonna give?